this is how I interpret the results of my data for my thesis study about the vocabulary level of my respondents, the hospitality management students. This is an example of a table, and you can see here the score range, the frequency, percentage, and the description. Of course, I have to get the percentage of the frequency, so I'll just use Excel, and then I have to divide it with 89 because that's the total population of my respondents times 110%, and then that is the percentage. And then after that, I have to correctly format the table based on APA 7th edition, and then I will start interpreting the result. The first paragraph usually is the textual interpretation of your table. You're just going to write what is or what can be seen in your table. So I have to indicate here table showed that. Okay, so that's how I interpret my table. I have interpreted this one by saying table showed that 64% or 64 or 72% of the respondents gained the 25 to 30 score range. Okay, the score range is on the left side of the table, described as excellent level because that is the description of that score range. And then the next one is the next score range that gained the second highest weighted the second highest score or frequency. So I have to say here this is followed by 19 to 24 score range, described as a very good level. When you are interpreting the data, the report or the reporting verb must be past tense, okay? Because you are textually interpreting what is in your table. So I have said here, this is followed by 19 to 24 score range described as a very good level with 20 frequencies or 22% of the total. Finally, only 5 or 6% obtained 13 to 18 score range described as good level. This indicates, so what does the result means? This indicates that majority of the respondents have excellent level of vocabulary mastery as to 1000 word level. Then we have to include our implication for that result, and the implication is usually present tense. So that's why I use the word implies. The result implies that the students of hospitality management students in higher education institutions in Oriental Mindoro have excellent level of vocabulary knowledge at the most frequent 1 to 1000 word families. That is my implication. And then I can have additional explanation for that. I say, aside from that, I could say this infers that they are able to understand and use a broad range of common specialized vocabulary in a variety of situations and may be able to express themselves fluently and accurately. That's based on the interpretation of that score range. Since majority of them gained 29 to 25 to 30 score range, that means they are able to understand a broad range of common and specialized vocabulary. So that is how I interpret my table. Please follow for more videos. Thank you. Okay.